Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm back once again. This time I'm talking about a couple of videos released by Gikku. One of them released a couple days ago. We were talking about the sped up banners that are coming in global for Persona 5 Phantom X. And then another video where he kind of takes a step back and says, you know what, it's not as bad as he said it was or thought it was coming forward. But the whole point of what he was discussing and like why I want to make this video, I don't really care about the Makoto Yuki, but he still want to be coming for another year. I can guarantee you that. We will not see Makoto Yuki before first anniversary. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'm telling you right now, I highly, highly, highly doubt it. Or like, whenever we get what we consider first Annie, if they go off of the Taiwan and Korean, so he won't appear before Ange is what I'm saying, really. But his whole thing was, what he was thinking was, he was looking at this roadmap, which I'm actually going to pull up this one instead. And he was saying that the Persona 5 Special Event 1 and 2, Part 1 and Part 2, was going to be the summer event, which, if you check this website, I'll leave a link down below so you can see, this is the entire banner history from Taiwan and China. So far, we're right all the way down here at the start. Here we go. So then we're looking to get Yui, which it's confirmed to be next. This patch right here released Marion, which is the standard character we'll be getting. And then next up is we're going to get Fox into this was a filler event. I assume they're going to slap this onto something, would be my assumption. And then it goes right into Makoto Nijima, or Queen. And then so what he was saying and what he was thinking is, so they're going to be skipping this portion, so Phoebe, which is another standard, but a standard navigator, so very important. And then also skipping 2.0 and going right to the summer events, and kind of moving the two summer events down, which are summer closer and summer Moko. And what he's saying is that the summer swimsuit sea time part 1 and part 2 is going to be our part 1 and part 2. But when you look over here, the Persona 5 Special Event 1, well, I'm going to open up this on Taiwan because it just makes my life easier. And what it actually is it's our crossroad fate right here. This is our part 1. I've already done it. If I click down here, so part 1, chapter 1, chapter 2, if I open this up, what you'll see is I'll see 2-1. I haven't done it yet because I've been lazy. It's not actually worth much. But then you also see a 3-1. So 2-1 and 3-1. So is that not going to be just our part 1 and part 2 in our in version 1.2, 1.3? I'm not saying they're not speeding things up at all, because they are a little bit, because of what they're doing and what they're showing with releasing Marion with Yui. So I'm not saying they're not going to speed things up a little bit at all, but I'm thinking they're probably going to skip some more of the filler patches. But as long as they compensate us for it, I don't think that's a bad idea. And he even goes on and says that he was a little bit wrong right here.
That the schedule is actually not quicker as of right now. And this,
yeah, so right now it's not quicker, but it is quicker. It is a little quicker because we're skipping about a we're skipping a little bit right here because this is supposed to be 1.2 and this is supposed to be 1.1. And back in the Taiwan days, we were getting a new patch every 2 weeks. So Joker was 2 weeks, Yui was 2 weeks, and they go by banners. And then this would have been about 2 weeks. And then we would got Fox into a little break in between. So what they're doing, and what he goes and says, I'm not going to show it just because I'm going to wrap this up quickly, is that they are releasing banners and keeping them for 4 weeks long compared to the 2 weeks. So that it actually gets rid of some of the FOMO. So like, I don't actually mind if they do speed things up a little bit. And especially Persona 5 Phantom X is already super generous for the most part with its pull economy. We get more pulls, especially since our pulls are cheaper by 100. But we get about, typically, I think I was used to getting 8k to 9k on like non-special events. And then like on special times, we were getting about honestly 10k worth, sometimes 11. And I already made a video about this, but the anniversary for Taiwan, for the 1-year anniversary, was the best anniversary I have ever seen. So I wouldn't want to doom post or doom this game at all. Instead, give it time and let's really think about what's going on and wait and see. But my assumption is more than likely than not, this version 1.4 update is probably where we get Phoebe. I could also see them releasing one of the summer units. Probably summer, if they're smart, summer Moko. Just so they're not really undermining Makoto. But if they release closer, perfect. Not a big deal. And then they can still keep... I'm figuring version 2.0 is probably end of August or early to mid-September. Which is, if they do mid-September, they can absolutely release the summer units beforehand. And that's not a big deal. Because they're still giving us at least 2 weeks per. And I think that's awesome. But with that, I want to finish off the video here. If you liked the video, make sure to like it. If you have any other suggestions or questions, please feel leave a comment down below. And have a good night, everybody.